Ethical conduct in scientific research refers to the adherence to principles and standards that uphold integrity, honesty, fairness, and responsibility in the conduct of research activities. It encompasses ethical considerations related to the treatment of human subjects, animal welfare, data integrity, authorship, conflicts of interest, and compliance with regulatory requirements. Here's why ethical conduct in scientific research is important. Protects human subjects and animal welfare. Ethical research practices prioritize the well-being, rights, and dignity of human participants and animals involved in research studies. Researchers must obtain informed consent from human subjects, minimize risks, and ensure humane treatment of animals in accordance with ethical guidelines and regulations. Ensures integrity and trustworthiness. Ethical conduct fosters trust and confidence in the integrity and reliability of scientific research. Upholding ethical standards helps prevent misconduct, such as fraud, fabrication, plagiarism, and falsification of data, which can undermine the credibility of research findings and damage public trust in science. Promotes objectivity and impartiality. Ethical research practices promote objectivity, impartiality, and fairness in the design, conduct, and reporting of research studies. Researchers should strive to minimize bias, conflicts of interest, and undue influence that could compromise the integrity of their work and the validity of their findings. Ensures reproducibility and transparency. Ethical research practices contribute to the reproducibility and transparency of scientific research. Researchers should provide sufficient detail about their methods, procedures, and data to allow for replication, validation, and verification of their findings by other researchers. Respects intellectual property and authorship rights. Ethical conduct in research respects intellectual property rights, authorship attribution, and acknowledgement of contributions from collaborators, colleagues, and funding sources. Researchers should give proper credit to others for their intellectual contributions and avoid plagiarism or unauthorized use of copyrighted materials. Protects confidentiality and privacy. Ethical research practices safeguard the confidentiality and privacy of research participants' personal information and sensitive data. Researchers should obtain informed consent, anonymize or de-identify data when necessary, and implement appropriate measures to protect data security and confidentiality. Complies with regulatory requirements. Ethical research conduct ensures compliance with ethical guidelines, regulatory standards, and legal requirements governing research activities. Researchers must adhere to Institutional Review Board (IRB) protocols, animal care and use committees, and relevant laws and regulations governing research conduct in their respective fields. Enhances public health and safety. Ethical research practices contribute to the advancement of knowledge, innovation, and evidence-based decision-making in science and technology. Ethical research can lead to discoveries, interventions, and treatments that improve public health, safety, and well-being. Fosters professionalism and responsibility. Ethical conduct in scientific research promotes professionalism, accountability, and responsibility among researchers. It encourages researchers to uphold the highest standards of ethical behavior, integrity, and moral principles in all aspects of their work. Overall, ethical conduct in scientific research is essential for upholding the integrity, credibility, and trustworthiness of the scientific enterprise. By adhering to ethical principles and guidelines, researchers can advance knowledge, promote societal values, and contribute to the betterment of humanity through their research endeavors.